Good morning. Today is the first day back from spring break, so it is Monday, of course, and I'm just thinking we're gonna have a great week. It's gonna be awesome. No worries, no stress, just wonderful feelings, wonderful vibes, and I'm kind of excited. Now, I didn't wake up on time. I didn't go to bed on time, but I still feel good. I have my coffee. I drank my bottle of water this morning. I feel like I'm ready to start the day. So it is currently, what time is it? It is 7:20. So the kids don't have to come into the actual class until 7:30. Then school really doesn't start till 7:45. But I kind of like to start a little early because we have our reading block from 8 to 9. And if we start at 7:45, it's not enough time for me to do our morning meeting and circle time and stuff like that. So I kind of like to start on a good day at 7:30. But all the kids are usually not here by that time, so they're trickling in. So I'm gonna go ahead. My chairs are still up. Chairs are still up. I guess I shouldn't move. The chairs are still up from the over the break. The custodians did the floors, so I'm really excited about that. And just take a look. Look at this. Doesn't this look like a good learning environment for the kids? So we are going to go ahead and take the chairs down, and I have some paperwork I need to do, small stuff, and so then we'll be good to go. And let's start this week off right. So I am wishing you all out there to have a good week, and I hope everything goes as planned, as we know it will not, but hopefully you can bounce back and it kind of goes as planned. So anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.
Soccer kicks.
41,
Okay, so I did not pick up the camera anytime today and vlog at all. But I just wanted to come and have y'all class or whoever, whatever, just try your whole life today. I felt like all my kids were just every button that they could push. They didn't just push it. They was like, and I mean, I'm just like, not today. Back up, because today won't be the day. But I'm just really and truly tired. Like, I did a lot of work after school. You know what's crazy is, well, I guess it's not crazy. I guess I'm just that teacher. I don't know. But I stay late after school, and I actually enjoy it. I don't know if it's like the calm after the storm, and I'm just like, now I can regroup. Now I can get my class back in order. Now my classroom will be ready for in the morning. Now my activities will be ready for in the morning. But I'm like legit ready for centers. And you know, this just makes me happy because y'all know how hard of, I won't say hard of a time I have with centers, but how much of a struggle it is for me with the centers. And y'all, I don't want to say all. I think all my centers are themed. So I don't know if y'all watched the vlog before this one when I was talking about in my classroom, in my school district, they want us to have thematic units and thematic centers and all that, and it's hard for me, well, not hard for me, but it's challenging for me to actually get them all like in the same theme. But this week, like, my team and I, we managed to get our centers all in the same theme. How did we? No, I think it's one. It's like a recipe. It's gonna be in our cooking center. It's really cute. It's gonna be in our cooking center. But I'm gonna put like the pots and pans and stuff out and tell them like they cooking Easter dinner or something. Yeah, no, we're gonna go with it. But I'm really happy about my centers. Comment down below if your kids do STAR testing. So we STAR test our kids. We use a program called Renaissance, and we STAR test our kids like tier 1 once a month, tier 2 twice a month, tier 3 every week. And so today we did our whole group testing, and so I need to go back and look at my kids test scores, but I'm pretty excited. I feel like in the classroom they are doing so good, and I'm so excited about that, and I hope it's producing on the actual test. I hope when I see the results tomorrow, I should have looked at them today because you get them immediately. I hope when I look at it tomorrow that I will be pleased. I'm really hoping I will be. Now, you know, you have your few who you're tier 3, some of your tier 2 who you're still working on. But as a whole, my majority, my tier 1 and most of my tier 2, I'm really happy with them. I'm really happy with them. This is something else I just wanted to share. So, we have differentiated groups, right? So, in one group, I think it's at the yellow table, it's 2 little girls. One girl is very bright, and the other girl is bright in her own way. She's just herself. You would just have to meet her. But she does struggle a little bit in certain subjects in certain areas, and so my team captain is usually the ones who really excel. My team captain just really like takes her job serious as team captain, and we were doing something today. I'm not even sure what it was. I want to say it was our Saxon lesson maybe, and my the little girl got a little behind, and so the team captain, she like, you know, just pulled her under her wing almost, and she was like, this one comes next, now this one, now this one, now do this one, and then it's this one, look, it's on the board, make sure you follow along on the board. And she is just such a kind, sweet, sensitive person, just real sweet and just real thoughtful. And you know, that little stuff like that right there gives me hope. And I mean, it just, you know, because I guess I'm touched by it because I love seeing it. Of course I love seeing it, but then we see so much of, don't look on my paper, leave me alone, don't talk to me, you get on my nerve. You know, you get so much of that it eventually comes to a point you just like, oh my God, if I hear one more kid fuss, you know, I'm gonna scream. And then, you know, this little miracle comes in, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Follow me. You do this one, then this one, then this one, and you take your time. Make sure you are sounding the word out. And I mean, that right there alone just gives me hope. I'm just kind of like, you know, even if I didn't touch that little girl, she was touched in my room by that sweet spirit. And so I was really happy to see that today. I don't know. That just kind of made me happy. It did make me really happy. And you know, those moments aren't few and far in between. They really aren't. You really can find some sweet kids. And I think it's so important that we trigger in on that, and we nurture that versus always fussing. If I hear one more of y'all fuss, if y'all get up and say anything else, if y'all da, you know, instead of us focusing on that, I try my super duper best to focus on the positive. And you know, in that instance, I was like, that was really sweet what you did, thank you for helping her out, you know. And I was like, you're a great team captain, good job, you know, just to show her that it does pay off to be nice and sweet and respectful and to help others, you know. And we preach it all day long. Be a good friend, make sure you're taking care of one another, no fussing, no fighting. And then when they do it, it's like, It's really sweet. But anyway, it's the end of the day, and I'm gonna try to do better tomorrow with this vlogging thing. I did get some clips of my actual students, like we were doing a brain break, so y'all will see that. So I'm gonna call it a night. Hey, okay, so it is 9:34. My kids, they've been gone since 9 o'clock. They went to library and music today. So I'm just filling out paperwork. If you don't know, I don't know if we have aspiring teachers watching or whoever, but teaching is a lot of paperwork. So don't think you're just gonna be with kids like doing interventions and up teaching all day. I mean, that's fun stuff too. It's there. That's fun, but like paperwork is where it's at. What I'm filling out now is for speech, and speech is speech therapy, and speech is considered special education where I'm from, and so we have to go through the special education process to necessarily get them speech. Now the students actually, and I wanted to talk about this a little bit, the students I'm actually filling, this is awkward, like I don't like how this looks. The students who I'm filling out the speech papers for are not necessarily needing special education as far as an extra teacher to help them. It's more of the they just need speech services. So lately we've been going over the digraph SH, and they can't get it. And I can tell, like one little boy, he holds saliva in his mouth, and so the speech therapist said she would work with him on I guess when to take a breath, when to swallow, different things like that, and that should help him, and that should increase his ability to make the sh sound. And then my other little girl, she has what the speech therapist said, like a heavy tongue. And I'm not speech therapy savvy. I'm not, you know, I don't know everything there is to know about speech therapy. I can just hear a kid and I'll be like, yeah, she can't really talk, or he needs a little help. And so that's where she comes in. So I'm filling out the information. She did come yesterday to actually talk with them, and she came to listen to them, and she came during the lesson. So when we were actually doing the lesson. Okay, so I'm not sure where I left off. That was my teammate. She came in. We having our principal is allowing us to take 15-minute breaks because this time of the year is really stressful with testing and with paperwork, and y'all know the students get a little wild around this time of the year, and so she's giving us 15 minutes a day stress breaks, and so you know that's really helpful. I usually don't need a break because I have a break like my planning time, but you know, it's always something I could be doing. So anyway, I was talking about this speech therapy. So the students are not necessarily needing special help as far as academics, but if it affects their if speech affects their academics, then they qualify for speech services. And I did see that that speech is affecting their academics. So that's all I'm gonna do right now. My kids come back in 15 minutes, so I am hungry. I'm drinking coffee, and I don't drink the coffee like out of the cup. I usually use a straw because coffee makes your teeth brown or yellow or whatever you want to call it. But I am hungry, and I forgot my lunch today, so that's a bummer. But I do have some cash, so hopefully the cafeteria has something that I will want. I don't even know what they're offering today, but at least have some vegetables or something because I am getting hungry. And I think that's about it. I did want to show y'all some center stuff, so I'm gonna show y'all some center stuff. Okay. This right here, oh, I need to clean this table off. This right here is our QU words, because we did that the week before last. We did that before we got a break. And what they're going to do is they're going to spend it, and what it's land on, then they have to find the picture, and this word is quack. Quack. Okay, uh-oh, that's not quack. That's a quail. Let's go over here. to the duck that's quacking. Okay. And my one of my teammates found this, and it's only supposed to be like, it's like QU words when you only have a minute or something, so it's not a long center. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let them spin it, and then they find the word, write the word down, and I'm thinking I'm gonna add like early finisher thing, because I'm pretty sure there are gonna be some early finishers with it. Then since we are doing blends and diagrams now, I had this since the beginning of the year, but because we weren't doing blends and diagrams, I never sent it home. So I'm gonna put this in their folder for now, so we can start going over. They can start practicing these at night, because I just did the alphabet chart that they were sent home. Let me see who still has it. And they're getting really good at their alphabets, of course. So I'm gonna try to see. Let's see if this little girl has hers. See, I sent this one home at the beginning of the alphabet chart, and now I'm gonna replace it with the blends and diagrams chart. What else? I'm gonna show y'all the other centers. So this is the cooking center I was talking about. Now, here's the recipe for a good sentence, and this is just, they don't have to necessarily read this. This is what the pictures are for. And they know all the things that make a good sentence. So, capital letter at the beginning, finger spacing, and an ending punctuation. And this is just a cute little recipe card. Like they're cooking. And these are their chef hats that they can color. And then they have to write their own sentence. We have this paper, like a recipe piece of paper, and they just write a sentence about cooking, like I love to cook, or I like to eat, or just anything that they want to write about, as long as it has a capital letter, finger spacing, and punctuation mark. And I am going to put this in the kitchen center, so I put that up there. I move this over here, and what else? Sight word chicks. This is gonna be a good one. Sight word chicks. I actually posted this one on Instagram. I do like this. I think this is so cute for the springtime. And so I'm gonna put this one, just because it's yellow, I'm gonna put it in the yellow table. And basically, all they do is pull a sight word and move this stuff. Where are those papers I just copied? I copied the recording sheets. Because I know everyone is totally different. Everyone has, do what you do in your classroom. But my kids honestly work better when they have a recording sheet. They need accountability. And I like this center because it gives them accountability. Now what they do is they pull, these are going to be like a deck of cards flipped over. Oh, I need to flip them all over. And say, for instance, they pull a card. This word is here. So they're going to color here. Then they pull another one. Oh, that's here too. So they color here. Then they pull here again. So they color here. All right, I'm going to have to mix these up really, really good. All right, let's say, for instance, this is do. So then they color in do. But whichever one makes it to the top first is the winner. All right, on the back, it says the winner is, and they would write the word here because that's the winner. And then they're going to write a sentence using the word. And we practiced this yesterday. Write a sentence using the word, then draw a picture with whatever their sentence is about. And that should be a good center to last them, because they usually like doing stuff like this. And it kind of adds math in with that graphing. So I love stuff that does that. I love those kind of activities. My other activity is, it's a write the room. but I'm not totally sure. I just really want to do it. I probably will end up doing it. The only thing that I don't like about my Right the Room is that my Right the Room, let me turn this on. My Right the Room is in the same area as my kitchen set. So I think I'm gonna move my Right the Room area up here by my computer and my board and stuff, and just have them up here. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and like give them clipboards or like dry erase boards for them to write on. But anyway, the Right the Room math is like these cards, and this is letter J, so they have to put it where J is, and it would be 1 plus 4. So they put 4 right here, and then the answer. All right, and they have to, write the number sentence out. So I think that'll be a good one. I just need to go ahead and put up the Right the Room. I need to put the Right the Room, post them up. So the other center is, I have 2 extras. I have a What's in my egg sight word center. What's in my egg sight word center, and a Right the Room Easter center, like math. So I don't think I'm gonna do 2. I know I'm not gonna do 2 Right the Rooms. I probably just will do let me see some good light. I probably will just do that 1, and then I have the writing center and sight words, Right the Room, and I think I'm covered. I don't know. But anyway, everything's going pretty good today. I'm having a really good day today. I am hungry. And I've been drinking coffee all morning. So hopefully it just kills my appetite, because we have lunch at 10:40. And so we have lunch at 10:40. So hopefully, I can survive to 10:40. Anyway, it's 9:52. My kids are about to come back. I just need to do a little bit tidying up. We have to finish our Saxon lesson. We on 115, so we are on. All right, and y'all, let me know if y'all doing Saxon. I like Saxon. I don't. It's a program. It's a great program. Some things I'm still learning. I'm still figuring out. I'm still working through. We went to a Saxon workshop, and it was very helpful. So I like Saxon, but let me know if y'all are using Saxon, or what phonics program are y'all using. I feel like Saxon is very helpful. We also use Wonders as our reading literacy program. We use Saxon as phonics program, and only kindergarten through second uses Saxon. Then we use Wonders as our reading literacy program. Wonders is amazing, and it is good, and it's fantastic, and it's all that good stuff. I'm just not as comfortable as I wish I was to use Wonders. I'm still working through Wonders. I'm still trying. We still, we follow the steps. We do the read alouds. We do. I don't feel like I'm not hitting that target like I should be, and so they say it's gonna take time to learn Wonders, because it's a serious program. It's really a lot. So I get that it's gonna take time, and this is our first year using it. I'm my paper phone. So I get it's gonna take time for me to use it, but I'm just kind of really at the point where I want to get it, and I want to do it, and I want to make sure it's right. So we're still working on Wonders, and we're gonna keep working till we get it right. I tell my kids every day, whenever we're doing anything, I'm like, we're gonna do it till we get it right. So I'm saying the same thing about Wonders. I'm gonna do it till I get it right. But anyway, let me go ahead and log off. I do need to finish up some stuff, and then my kids coming back, and I'll probably check in this evening. So bye. Good morning. It is 9:42. Today is Thursday. I'm just dropping stuff. It's Thursday, and I'm on my break or my planning time. My kids are gone to counseling and PE, so I'm just kind of hanging out in my room. I do have some work to do, but I just needed like a chill time, just to like woosah a little bit. The morning has actually been going pretty well. I hadn't had any trouble, any problems, any complaints. Which lately, my days have been going really good. But I just have, just work I could be doing. Like I could be planning for next week. I got everything done for the field trip, so we're just gonna send it downtown to get it approved. And once it comes through, we'll be good to go. We can start collecting money, and that's about it. What else been going on? I wanted to show our Saxon lesson. We are on lesson 116, and on 116 we have on this worksheet we're actually doing the letters. So we're doing 1 through 31, and the reason, I know it's only 26 letters, I don't know if y'all do Saxon out there, but the reason we have 31 is because when we're learning our different rules, like the QU, combination QU, then that is considered a sound. I guess I should say we're doing the sounds. That is considered a sound. And then the digraph CK is considered one sound, and then digraph SH is considered one sound. And so we are doing each number has a sound, and we're learning all the sounds. Now, as we go on, we're going to be learning like TH next week, or then it gets to like more in-depth stuff. I consonant E, A consonant E, digraph OO or the VCCV rules. So, I mean, like, this stuff is a really intense, and that's why I really like Saxon digraph CH. We're doing it the week after we do TH, and digraph EE. And that's one reason, honestly, why I do like Saxon, is because it gives the kids all those rules to use, and it challenges them, and it just prepares them for first grade, because in first grade they are spelling all kind of stuff, and Saxon just gives them that step up. So that's why I like Saxon so much. All my centers went really good yesterday. I am going to try to get some footage today of them actually doing the centers and of my reading center. So hopefully I can get that done today. But overall, everything is going really good today. I am a little hungry. I'm drinking coffee. I need to put a little something on my stomach because I can feel it growling. But we got a lunch at 10:40, and I didn't forget my lunch today. Got my lunch today. So I'm not going to be hungry. But, no, I just wanted to come in, check in, see how's everything going with y'all. Hopefully it's going well. Today we got to wear jeans because we have, on Tuesdays we have a Math Mania, and on Math Mania, if half your class or more gets Math Mania, then you get to wear jeans on Thursdays, and then Fridays we have jean passes for like certain things, like you can win jean passes. So I got a billion jean passes. So usually on Thursdays and Fridays I wear jeans. But, well, not usually. If my kids don't, if half of them don't make Math Mania, then I won't. But this week, Math Mania was subtracting, and they are doing really well with subtracting. So most of them made it. I think I had about 3 who didn't make it, and then I had about 2 who were absent that morning, so they didn't even take it, and so majority of the class made it. But anyway, just coming on to check with y'all. Hopefully everything is going good in your neck of the woods, and I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.